Is this going to be another Acolyte, Ms. Marvel, or perhaps an Andor? Because at least so far, Ryan Coogler doesn't miss. And I think this poster, by the way, is extremely comics accurate. Although one of the things that benefited Riri Williams when she launched in the pages of Marvel Comics was that she had an AI version of Tony Stark. And while Robert Downey Jr. has, given his blessing to this show and this character, he's a little busy right now. He's like, I love you, good luck, but I don't want to take this journey with you. And it's a real shame because I think I think everybody would have been happier if I don't know. Some of you were like, speak for yourself. But I was looking forward to AI Tony Stark and him coming back that way. But they decided to go the Doom route instead, and now Riri Williams is stuck all by herself. The character, I think Ms. Marvel is somewhat of a good approximation because Ironheart certainly has her fans, and she's in fact, to some degree, still in the pages of Marvel Comics to this day. She's a part of the new Young Avengers, the Champions, alongside Ms. Marvel and Miles Morales, and a couple of other characters as well. So she's stuck around, but this is still kind of spinning out of the Marvel Now initiative, which, as we've discussed, didn't really work out in the comics and isn't really working out in the MCU either. Speaking of Andor, as I hinted yesterday, they're doing the 3-episode drop for this as well. 3 episodes they've confirmed will drop on June 24th, and I hear the back 3 are going to drop the very next week. So it's really just a 2-night event. I have mixed feelings on that. We discussed this yesterday, Andor was constructed where each 3 episodes were supposed to be a contained story and were each a year apart. So that kind of worked for that kind of release strategy. Another thing about Andor, though, was that they released at 9 p.m., and this will release at 9 p.m. as well. That's too late for 3 episodes to drop. I think it's hard for people to watch them, unless these are more half-hour episodes. For instance, they just confirmed at the Upfront yesterday that Wonder Man will be 8 half-hour episodes. If you're going to do half-hour episodes, you got to do a lot more. You got to do like 10. But really, I think we're all screaming at this point for Disney to stop with the half-hour episodes. Andor itself, where episodes were, I think, all at least about 40 minutes. Those 10 minutes of credits will get you every time when you're looking at the runtime in the app. But are they trying to give Ironheart the best shot possible? Are they trying to get rid of it? Like Echo was a binge. Some part of me feels maybe Ironheart should have been a binge instead. But you shouldn't have to fix these, just like you shouldn't have to fix this product in post. You shouldn't have to fix these things with the release strategy. By the time that Andor was over, I came to believe that if the episodes had all been as good as 8 through 12, it could have been a weekly release, and those episodes all deserve to stand on their own. So if they just made good content in the first place, we wouldn't be in this mess. But I like the poster. I've really enjoyed both of the Black Panther movies. I'm excited to see this. And of course, also, it's going to have a supernatural element. Mephisto is rumored. Let's see if they actually put him in the trailer, because that cat got out of the bag a long time ago in the rumor mill. But anyway, Red Hood will be debuting here. So they're going to, kind of like the Superman situation. Well, actually, it's a little like Doom. Science and magic together, but no Robert Downey Jr. All right, let's take a look at this thing. I'm excited to see it. Here we go. This opening shot does remind me a little bit of Ms. Marvel, which a show I enjoyed, but was just on the small side. I hope this show feels bigger. Okay, here we go. They're like, did you like Sinners? Watch this movie. I'm watching the show. Yes, don't forget him did this. Looks a lot like
For real?
TV show. A little bit like the Netflix one.
Welcome, Riri. In less than 3 minutes.
Didn't they just do this in Thunderbolts?
No longer be breathable.
Oh, what is this?
Your interview. You'll suffocate and die unless you break into the device on the floor.
This is exactly
Where you find a gas mask. Good
Don't
luck.
they read these things? What? Does nobody at Marvel talk to each other?
Hold this.
MacGyver it up, Riri. Let's see what you do.
I heard Riri Williams was a genius. So you win her out.
Here's the host.
Riri, I see you. I see you're fed up, waiting to be acknowledged for your greatness.
Red Hood needs a haircut.
You are not the first genius
man
at
bun.
MIT.
Like a man
How
bun.
come you're not working at one of those fancy tech firms?
After my internship abroad, I want to build something undeniable. Something
Important?
iconic.
I can give you the tools to help you carry out your vision.
Oh, she's got financing
Anyone
from a
who's ever
bad guy.
accomplished anything iconic in life
I feel
has
like
to do some questionable things to get it done.
pitch meeting. That shows she's willing to break the
What
rules.
would you do, Riri?
You've bitten off a hell of a lot more than you can chew.
I could chew a lot.
Haha, that's a great line. That's funny. He looks pretty good. He's still not
You know
sleek enough.
nothing about this man.
You're gonna end up dead or in jail.
This is so much bigger than that. This is wild. A shady bunker.
My bunker's not shady.
Ah!
Would a shady bunker have that on the wall?
It's literally above a crate of self-guided missiles.
I'm returning those.
Oh, I love that guy. I'm so glad that Disney's taking care of him after they ruined his career with Solo. They're like, sorry, would you like to be an Ironheart? I think it looks pretty good. I gotta tell you, I think it looks better than Ms. Marvel because I think it has a little bit more edge to it. It seems like, Ms. Marvel played very much like a junior show, like just a little bit above the Disney Channel. And no knock on the Disney Channel, but, a lot of adults don't want to watch that. So this seems more adult friendly, but they should have played up the mystical angle more. I mean, maybe there's not too much in the they should have shown what, this thing's coming out pretty soon. I think they could have jumped right to what do his bullets do and, who did he make a deal with? It's Mephisto. I feel bad for Anthony Ramos. He's a great guy. I'm such a fan of his. And I don't, the hood looks bad. I think his styling looks bad here. And he's capable of so much. And I just, he almost looks like he's wearing his Hamilton clothes. They're like, we have a very low budget. Can you go get your Hamilton costume? And it's very Iron Man coded. So, imagine how much more excited people would be for this show if she did create that Tony Stark AI and brought him online with the hologram. That would be amazing. I think that should have been a movie, obviously. He could have been brought online in Wakanda, and they could have just made, that part of, I don't know. I think people really want the Black Panther movies to focus on Wakanda and T'Challa, whoever, T'Challa Jr. potentially. But I think, that's a note I think we're all hearing. But, I don't think that has a lot of really cool shots in the trailer, which is, that's a cool shot. I like that a lot. That's great. And you know what? If they're going to go for this, it reminds me a little bit. You ever remember this movie called Dead Presidents? What a movie. What an incredible film. So good. I wish that they would go, because, that's the thing. I turned on the season finale of Andor last night, the last 3 episodes, and I was like, maybe they should switch the Star Wars and Marvel shows over to Hulu, where they can have more edge. And whose shows trend a lot on Nielsen? Hulu's shows. Paradise, Handmaid's Tale. And by the way, Paradise was a new show. It didn't have previous seasons to help boost its numbers. And it still managed to get on the Nielsen charts. So I feel like maybe they should push these things over to Hulu, and then maybe they wouldn't have the restraints that they clearly do with the Disney Plus branding. And they would therefore be able to be more competitive with the other streaming services that can be edgy, like Netflix and Max and Prime Video, etc. Because, if they went like full Dead Presidents, that would be incredible. If you've never seen Dead Presidents, you should watch that movie. And then I'm bummed that the opening act was literally from Thunderbolts. I mean, there's literally with the timer and everything and having to get out. So, I mean, I thought, well, what do you think? I mean, I really want this to do well. I'm tired of Marvel and Disney not taking good care of their characters, particularly their diverse characters. And so it's frustrating. I mean, Ryan Coogler's behind this, big comic book fan. He released a fabulous interview yesterday talking about, although he said he started out as an X-Men fan. Oh, I see you, Ryan Coogler, me too. And that's potentially why I wish he would do the X-Men. Although, of course, he has to finish the Black Panther trilogy at the very least. But, I mean, he clearly has a real love for that property. So what do you think? I hope this isn't his first, at least semi-miss. Ryan Coogler deserves better. And they also have, remember that Eyes of Wakanda animated series coming out later this year as well. I hope that's good. I hope that's good. Marvel can't really afford any more misses. So what do you think? What do you think of the release strategy? How do you think the trailer looks? And do you think that Marvel is taking good care of its characters overall, but particularly its diverse characters? Share your thoughts. Thank you for watching. And how would you have preferred Robert Downey Jr.'s return? As Doom or AI Tony Stark? Share those thoughts down below. Thank you for watching with me. Subscribe today. And of course, as always, you can check out some more videos right now.